I had to stop my artistry, put that aside because I still have, to this day I only have like maybe 14 tracks ever recorded, but there's only maybe like a handful that were recorded right, like actually in the studio, um, and but that's because I've been doing so much with the scene. Like I had to, not that I don't have new songs. I perform new songs all the time, except um, like I was so interested in making this bigger than just me. Like I don't want people to think this is just because of me. Not everything happened right now because of everybody that worked with me, from the beginning down to now. Because in the beginning when we first started, man, Rough City helped us out. Vice the Anti-Hero. Quad came out a couple times with Mello. Like I'm telling you, like I reached out to people that I I had a lot of respect for. So now I just wanted to keep it going. Like keep this going because what I saw was like, okay, there's only certain promoters that work with their crowd, and that's it. And if you're not cool with them, you're not gonna do shows. Like, nah, man, that's unfair. Because you know what? It it wasn't for me as an artist. If I would have met somebody that was doing what I'm doing now, my artistry would have been so much progressed because it showed me a different outlet, a different view, and that's one thing that like, you know, any a lot of artists in the underground scene, they don't know where to go. They don't know uh, how to approach things because it's lack of knowledge. People don't really tell people, hey man, if you do this is gonna help out your career because most people are just like focused on, oh, I gotta do me first because that might take away from my light, and opposed to like I was like, nah, take away from my light. I want you to have light because if you have light, I'm gonna have light too because I'm chilling with you. We're all working with each other. In my head. But then when some people get light and they're like, oh, now I'm doing my own shit, and it's like, oh, what the fuck just happened? All this time I'm trying to build with you, and you got built up, and now you're peace. Like what? So ultimately, you know, I saw the bigger picture. Like as much as you know uh, there's like so much ego in the underground scene. Like as much as everybody's like, "Oh, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best." Nah, everybody's human. Everybody is at the same level. Everybody's still trying to get to that higher plateau. It just goes down to what do you consider that higher plateau? What are you gonna be satisfied with? Me, I'm satisfied with having people listen. Having people, you know, appreciate the what we're doing, and I don't say what I'm doing because it's not only me. I have the homie neighborhood Kenny comes through, Juke the First, Evolve, Slim the Resident man, Severe, you know, people that come out. Man, Freddie, you've came out. Steelo Magazine, they've came out just to support. Like these are people like ultimately, when I first started, I never expected me as an artist because I still saw myself just as an artist to be doing any of this. But I think I just took it upon myself because I saw, man, there's a lot of we are united, but we're also separated because there are people that hang out with each other, but we need to be working with each other. And it's a different thing between hanging out, having fun, and actually accomplishing goals that we can do because now everybody is a talented individual. And literally, you know, the reason why these bigger record labels have what they have because they got capital, but before they have capital, they have to find that person that knows how to do that. That engineer that goes to a school, that person that knows how to do the Photoshop, that person that knows how to talk to people, and these people are already here. they're me and you. You know, yeah, and ultimately, like, you know, that's why it's never about just me, man. It ultimately the goal was to expand with everybody. Once I say, oh, I'm not gonna work with him, I'm stopping it, and that's that's whatever situation it could be. That's in the long run a bad move because you're burning a bridge. You don't know if by one of his homies, an executive from NBC or CBS, is gonna see this, and now they're gonna be interested in your movement. You never know what bridge is gonna lead you to that higher, you know, to be seen. Um, and yeah.
What about Owen as an artist? Do you feel that all this promotion, if are you even considering returning as just an artist?
Oh yeah. Ultimately, like my goal is, people already see me perform. People already see like, what type of artist I am. But people that have been to my shows, everybody else around the world still hasn't caught on because I haven't really dropped too much. But as far as content, like you gotta understand, you are who you're around. So if I'm around dope artists or dope people, it's only gonna make my own projections push them to that limit because um, I'm influenced by everybody, you know, down to the person that just made his first song yesterday, and or today, um, that inspires me because the creation, the fact that you took your time to do something where you could be watching TV, you could be playing video games, you could be having a beer, whatever, but you chose to focus your time on you know you you that's your creative side. Whatever you manifest, that's your creative side. So ultimately, like, that's that's what, as an artist, like, I'm always gonna be an artist. Like, well, not always, literally, like, I mean, I'll drop a couple albums. I'm working on my first album. I've got a couple songs actually recorded now. I just haven't leaked them or dropped them because I ultimately want the right, uh, when I drop them, to people to actually support. And that's why I didn't just want to drop an album before, uh, performing, because I wanted to have a fan base before I did any type of move like that. Because now I have more people that probably don't really like me as an artist, but they're still gonna support because of what I do, And ultimately, I would have never had that if I didn't start throwing these shows, So, um, yeah. But as far as artistry, I'm gonna push it, and then I'm gonna actually drop a couple videos. When I drop this project, I'm gonna drop a couple videos, and then um, yeah, it's gonna kind of explain more of why, like, who I am,